Okay, Jameson, game on. My space is probably more disorganized and I have more space. I'm just in my cruddy basement, but here's kind of my cold working area. I got a saw and my grinder and lap grinder and my ring saw. And I am going to replace this bookshelf here with a couple of those baker racks. I really like those for storage. Right now it's a mishmash of some tutorials and books and my flower molds and Vit supplies. This is kind of a cool rack that I got when a place I was working at closed down from their warehouse. So lots of nice little trays in here. Definitely need to clear them out. A couple of old dressers. I don't even know where they came from, but there is some space in there. My cutting table right now is not to be seen. It looks like I got a new Strip Pro cutter to install, and so yeah, part of my motivation today is to get that set up and get all this stuff put away. This is my kiln area back here, and the downstairs bathroom is in there. Got my newer, it's about a year old now, 16-inch kiln that I love, or 17-inch actually. And this is my older Paragon that needs some work on the brick, and I'd like to upgrade the relay. So for now, it's just sitting back here. This was my first ever real kiln after the microwave kiln, my Jenkin 15.6. A couple years ago, upgraded to a solid state relay, and this thing is just a little workhorse. And then my Vit kiln, and might have a mold problem and not the kind that you worry about in a basement. Glass molds. More over here that need to be put away. I have some tubs of scrap here. I have a tub that's just loomy pieces, more clear scrap. Odds and ends that need to be put away. So yeah, big mess there. This is usually where I sit and work, and I've got my heart molds out and was getting ready to cut some clear scrap and went, okay, if Jameson's going to show his space, I'll show mine. I did start to organize my frit. Most of my valve frit is on the bottom there on these little risers. I think I found those at Walmart, like in the spice section. And then over here, oh yeah, so I do have some Bullseye and some 96, but my Bullseye sheet glass is relegated to that one little section down there. Otherwise, what I have for the most part is 96, but I am starting to get into more Bullseye. So I've got 96 frit, the big jars there. These are lots of odds and ends and test things. I do have pieces of scrap or things I need to put away. That tote there is Bullseye. But the shelf is all 96. And then my top two shelves here are Bullseye. And some trees I made using Sarah Walker's tutorial, or Sarah Miller. I'll check, make sure I got the name right. Lots of just stuff stacked up that I need to go through. That fiberboard I thought was going to work well for the kiln. My husband had brought it home from work, but we fired one up and oh, it was awful. So we're not going to use that. And these are racks that were kind of butchered once we got them home, so they're not pretty, but we had gotten them when one of the local glass shops was moving from facility. They were just giving them away. So at least I can store my sheet glass there. Then this area is all my scrap, or most of my scrap. You saw I had some over there by my kiln area. I do try to sort them by colors. I think I found that I have a lot of blue. It seems like I have a couple of tubs of blue. So scrap, and then the rest of the way up, yes, more molds. These are most of my casting molds, and I need to sort through those as well. And just more storage of stuff, more stuff. Need a place to put all my stuff. Who was that? I think it was George Carlin. And then in this corner is a lot of my finished stuff. This corner is my packing and shipping materials. And then this table should be cleared off for the most part, probably will be by the end of the day today. But I do have my filming area, or my photo tent area there. I've got lights that's set next to it. Coffee maker for when I want to make coffee down here if I'm too lazy to go upstairs. My circle cutter, and the best thing ever for cutting circles, which is a nice Lazy Susan. Although on this countertop, it doesn't work quite as well. I need it on a table that I can move out away from the wall because, as you can see, this arm is a longer one, but I love that cutter. That's a Toyo. I do have a drill press. I haven't used it much. But yeah, this is my need some serious help workspace. Thanks, Jamaison, for sharing yours. I'll post mine. I almost forgot to share what was under this. And as you can see here, you can probably tell, my table is actually a door that was, I don't even remember where it was recycled from, but we put it on a set of carts. There's another cart on the other side I'll show you in just a sec. But this is where I keep like vit that I've pulled, odds and ends, like some pre-made castings, fasteners and bales and things like that, jewelry tools, a couple shelves, really some random just odds and ends for the most part, pre-cuts. Hi, Rocco. And let me get over to the other side. So here is the other side and our messy floor. We've had problems with water trickling in, so it needs a good scrubbing. More vit. I do have, I think that's my, what is it called? Powder wafer and thin fuse. I think I have rolls in there. These are some little wood pieces that I thought would make cool stencils. This is, I can't even see what this is. What is this? Looks like, oh, it's a rubber stamp roller. Some of my rubber stamps are down here too. And then this is stuff for the quick steel molding that I was playing with, as well as there's some molds in there that work for freeze and fuse. Some cookie cutters and various things. That is a box of jars. Don't ask me why. I was doing something with them one year. And then my overflow of silicone molds, because this entire giant tub is silicone molds. And then these bottom two guys are rubber stamps. I used to do a lot more paper crafting, and I did donate most of my rubber stamps, but I did hang on to several. And then, again, this is the photo tent. I don't know if I have this plugged in. Nope, I don't. I was going to show you. The light shine in there. But yeah, I definitely have the space to work. I just need to spend some time organizing. But who wants to organize when you'd rather be playing, right? That's always my dilemma. Anyway, thanks for watching.